BYD just outsold Tesla across Europe. Not in China, not in some niche market. Right here on the continent, in Germany, France, the Netherlands, Scandinavia, and BYD Seal versus Tesla Model 3 in 2026. The honest comparison European buyers actually need is the question I keep getting asked every single week. So let me tell you something that most car videos won't. These two cars cost almost exactly the same money. One of them is better in ways that matter for daily life. The other is better in ways that matter if you ever leave the city. And nobody is telling you which one is actually right for you. That's what this video is. No brand loyalty, no hype, just the engineering and ownership facts that should decide a 45,000 euro purchase. Stay with me, because the answer is going to surprise you either way. Here's the problem with almost every BYD versus Tesla video you'll find right now. They're either made by Tesla fans who dismiss BYD as a cheap Chinese knockoff, or they're made by EV enthusiasts who are so excited about China's technology that they ignore real ownership problems. You're not a fan. You're about to spend between 37,000 and 50,000 euros on a car you'll drive for 5 years. You need the honest version. So let me lay out exactly what we're comparing. And I promise, the numbers are going to genuinely shock you. Both cars sit at roughly the same price across European markets right now. The Tesla Model 3 Standard starts from 36,990 euros in Germany, France, and Italy. The BYD Seal starts at 44,990 euros in Germany. So at entry level, the Tesla is actually cheaper to get into, which surprises most people because the whole narrative is that Chinese cars are the budget option. They're not anymore. What you're really comparing is what that money buys you. And that's where it gets very interesting. Let's start with the thing everyone asks about: range. On paper, the Tesla wins. The Model 3 long range claims 513 kilometers WLTP. The BYD Seal design claims 570 kilometers on the same standard. Wait, the Seal actually has more range? Yes, and that surprises almost everyone. But here's the full picture. The BYD Seal achieves that range with an 82.5 kilowatt-hour battery, a larger pack. The Tesla does it with a smaller battery but superior efficiency. That tells you something important about the underlying engineering on both sides. However, charging speed. The Tesla hits 250 kilowatts at a supercharger. The BYD Seal caps at 150 kilowatts. On a long trip from Munich to Milan or Paris to Barcelona, that's 15 to 20 extra minutes at a fast charger every single time you stop. But, and this is crucial for European buyers, the Seal uses the CCS standard. That means every public charger across the continent works. Ionity, Fastened, Allego, your hotel charger, the supermarket car park, all of it. The Tesla supercharger network is excellent, but you are paying for that convenience through lock-in. And in countries where the supercharger network is thinner, that matters enormously. Tesla wins on charging speed. The Seal wins on raw range. For long-distance driving across Europe, it is genuinely close. Now let's talk about the inside, because this is where I think BYD genuinely surprises people. The Tesla Model 3 interior is famously minimal. Almost everything is controlled through the 15-inch touchscreen. There are no physical stalks for indicators or wipers. Those are on the steering wheel as capacitive buttons. Some people love this. A lot of people, especially those coming from a conventional European car, find it genuinely distracting while driving. The BYD Seal has physical controls. A rotating 15.6-inch screen. Nappa leather, standard. Ventilated front seats, standard. A head-up display, standard. A 360-degree camera, standard. A 12-speaker Audio sound system, standard. To get all of that equipment on a Tesla Model 3, you are looking at the top-of-range trim. On the Seal, it all comes in the base version. American EV reviewer Kyle Connor, who drove the Seal specifically to compare it, described the build quality as Audi-level and the interior as way more luxurious than the Model 3. That's not marketing language from BYD. That's an American Tesla enthusiast. after sitting in both cars back to back on European roads. BYD Seal wins on interior quality and standard equipment. It is not even close. This is the part most videos skip, and it might be the most important section for a buyer making a 5-year financial decision. Warranty. BYD offers 6 years or 150,000 kilometers on the entire vehicle across European markets. Tesla offers 4 years or 80,000 kilometers. That is a 50% longer warranty on the car, with a significantly higher mileage allowance. The battery warranty on both is 8 years, but BYD's mileage limit is 200,000 kilometers versus Tesla's lower cap. For a brand that is still building its European reputation, a longer warranty is not just a number. It is financial protection during the years when you genuinely do not know what the long-term reliability picture looks like. Resale value. Early European data shows the BYD Seal holding its value broadly in line with the Model 3 at 3 years. But the Tesla carries one specific risk that the Seal does not. It has a long history of sudden factory price cuts that can wipe thousands off your car's resale value overnight. That has happened multiple times across European markets in the last 3 years. It could happen again. Dealer network. BYD has expanded rapidly across Europe. Over 150 points of sale in Germany alone, with continued growth in France, the Netherlands, Spain, and Scandinavia. That said, BYD still ranked near the bottom of owner satisfaction surveys in 2025. The network is there. The service experience is still catching up. BYD wins on warranty. Resale is broadly comparable. Service quality currently favors Tesla. Tesla's software is genuinely in a different league. Over-the-air updates arrive regularly and meaningfully improve the car after you buy it. Autopilot and full self-driving are the most advanced driver assistance systems available on a production car sold in Europe today. BYD's software is functional. It works, but it does not update with the same frequency, and the driver assistance features, while good, are not at Tesla's level yet. If you care about your car getting better over time through software, Tesla is the answer. That is not hype. It is genuinely one of the most underrated parts of Tesla ownership, and one that only becomes clear after a year of living with the car. Tesla wins on software, not even a debate right now. Before I give you the final verdict, if you're finding this useful, hit the like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach people across Europe who are trying to make this exact same decision. And if you want to see the full comparison of every major Chinese EV entering Europe in 2026, not just BYD, subscribe and it'll land straight in your feed. Right, the verdict. Here is the honest answer, and I'm going to give it to you as 2 types of buyer. You should buy the Tesla Model 3 if you regularly drive 400 kilometers or more in a single trip across Europe. If you want the most reliable fast-charging network on the continent with zero planning required. If over-the-air software updates and advanced driver assistance genuinely matter to you. If you prefer a minimalist interior and are comfortable with everything going through a touchscreen. You should buy the BYD Seal if most of your driving is daily commuting and weekend trips under 250 kilometers. If you value what you sit in more than what you read on a spec sheet. If a longer warranty gives you genuine confidence when buying a newer brand. If you want a fully loaded car without hunting through option packs and paying extra for every feature. The narrative that BYD is a cheap Chinese alternative to Tesla is simply wrong in 2026. These cars are priced within a few thousand euros of each other. They have real and meaningful engineering differences, and the right choice depends entirely on how you actually use a car day to day. BYD surged 268% in European registrations in 2025. Tesla fell 27% in the same period. That is not a fluke. Buyers across Germany, France, the Netherlands, and Scandinavia are making this switch in real numbers, for real reasons. Neither car is perfect. Both are genuinely impressive. The question is, which imperfection you can live with. That is the honest comparison. No winner declared, because this is not a competition. It is your money and your commute. Now I want to hear from you. If you are currently deciding between these two, drop your situation in the comments. What country you are in, how far you drive, what matters most to you. I read every single one, and I will be replying this week. If you already own one of these cars, especially if you have switched from Tesla to BYD or the other way around, tell me what changed your mind. Those comments are the most useful thing anyone watching this video can read. Subscribe so you do not miss it. I will see you in the comments.